Hi, Dave the Grey from the Hairy Game Lords, and tonight we've been playing this. Tales of War from Raven Games. What did we think, and did Ange like the artwork?
Yes!
Find out.
Spoiler alert!
Hi, Dave the Grey here. So, when Raven Games approached us to review this, I'll be honest, I was quite a happy man because I'd already had my eye on it on Facebook. What is it? I hear Ange cry. Basically,
What is it?
It is a story. So, we start off with this. And how Ange, I'll leave this to him, but this is your battlefield, and this is your army. Really, really nicely designed. So, in essence, it's kind of like a game of chess. So you have your battlefield, you have your armies of your standard bowmen, spearmen, catapults, fire mages who get to set fire to stuff. Ice mages get to turn that lake of water that was blocking your way into a sheet of ice that you can walk across. Unless they've got a fire mage who melts the ice and then you sink and die.
Wah, wah.
But it is quite straightforward. So easy, I even managed to teach Ange and Pete, 2 against 1 to be fair, but my teaching skills were second to none and they picked it up straight away. It is quite straightforward.
And then
you move a piece.
What you mean is we won.
I'm just setting this up for later, you'll understand. But you move a piece, or if it's an archer, you shoot at the opponent. And then they move a piece, or shoot at you. You move a piece, they move a piece. Dead easy. The trick is in the manoeuvring. And I'll be honest, that is what I love about this sort of game, is the strategic planning, thinking ahead. And sometimes you make an error and you forget that you should actually sacrifice a cheap unit of spearmen to kill their cavalry, because cavalry are faster and more manoeuvrable. Top tip for you there. But it looks fantastic, and there's then a quick game, but it's a campaign as well. So these are a work of absolute genius, because in one side you've got your current army, and as you accumulate stuff, you move stuff from the side that you haven't got yet into the side that you have got now, and then finish a game, put it away. That is beautiful, by the way. Put it away, happy days. Next day, a week later, a month later, you take it out and you're straight up, back, ready to go, straight into the game. That is so well designed. I cannot believe that I haven't seen it before. Really love it. I need to play again, like in the next 5 minutes before these two get just...
No, I don't think we should play again.
I lost. Okay, I lost. I'll come clean.
Yeah.
I lost. I taught them brilliantly.
Here we go.
Let them win. You know, just to lull them into wanting to play it again.
Yeah.
Definitely. But absolutely loved it. And I'm probably going to just keep nagging people to play it, because it was dead quick, easy to set up, but there is a lot of depth to the manoeuvring. Like chess, dead easy in theory, but you know, the actual levels of how deep you can go, you know, World Championship, yeah, I get beaten by Yahoo Chess, to be honest. Does anybody remember Yahoo Chess?
No, not old enough.
I'm old. Tales of War, check it out on Facebook and check out the Kickstarter, because this is absolutely epic. Over to Ange to tell you about the artwork.
Ange, the bearded lady here, and can I just point out, I don't know whether the guys from Raven Games realise this, but it's only Dave the Grey. Look at him, there he is. Oh my word, amazing. He features right here. I knew when these guys emailed me, I thought, Dave, he's going to love this. And what a great game. love the artwork, really nice. As Dave's already shown you, just the way that this board is like a book. Nice. The whole theming of the tails and like these little containers here. Again, books, amazing. Even the artwork on those little tokens, the units are really nice. Then you've got a whole load of different objectives. So there's lots of replayability in this, even though there's a campaign and the different strategies that you can do. And then you get rewards for if you win, for if Pete and I win.
Yay.
You get 2 cards, you choose one of them, and then the loser, Dave, just gets the 1 card. So I like that even the underdog, Dave...
Rusty coffee's got their hands. New and persistent, is it? That aged really badly, won't it?
Even the underdog gets an opportunity to progress, which is really good. And some of those rewards are really nice. There's loads of different new characters to come in. So again, yeah, we really enjoyed the game. It was brilliant. The dynamic on the table. You've got all these different units that have different powers, different abilities, and it's this case of, do you focus on using all of them, or do you just use one cavalry, sneak it down the side, around a mountain, across the front, and then just take Dave from behind. Excellent. So yeah, lots of fun. Really, really enjoyed this game. Definitely check it out on Kickstarter. This is one most certainly to get. And although it says it's only for 1 to 2, it's for 2 players. We played it tonight, 3 players, and still enjoyed the fun and banter around the table as a group experience. Dave's expense.
Hipster King here. Like the others have said already, Tales of War, really enjoyed it. I guess it is a chess style game. It put me in mind, the closest thing I could come up with that it was similar to some extent was Hive, in that it's that kind of, each of your different bugs in Hive have got like specific things they can do. It was a little bit like that with your characters here. I guess the difference is you're starting from further apart towards your objective, but you've got to, I think, I'll be honest, I'm going to risk saying this and just be kind to Dave for a moment. I think we got a little bit lucky and we were all a little bit naive and we went with a really simple strategy and Dave was a little bit slow and didn't spot what we were doing. I think in a few games' time, you would absolutely have to work on bringing 2 or 3 different units into play to ensure that they're having to watch more of what you're doing, so that you're fighting on a few different fronts to keep things interesting and make use that level of strategy. I think we kept it simple because we were learning, and as a result we got lucky. In terms of how it plays, we just played a one-shot battle, but in essence the way you would normally play in a slightly longer game, you would have the Cross of Eternity in as one of the possible rewards, and basically if the attackers get this, they hold that, and then if they win the next battle they win, and similarly if the defenders get that, it's basically once you've got the Cross of Eternity, win the next round and you win the game. But you can, with all the different objectives and the way that you sort of upgrade through the reward system your set of units, you can play this as a campaign and choose different objectives and build the game through. So I like the way that it's really, and you could go, you just need your 2 boxes, your 2 cards and your map, and you could play this pretty much anywhere. It's nice and it's relatively portable. Box is probably bigger than it needs to be, but in terms of that artwork and presence on your shelf, I think I understand why they've got that, and you've got to get the board in there. But a really, really nicely made game. Lots of strategy in there. So if you like those kind of strategic games, 1-on-1, or like we said, you could probably play a 1-on-2 or even a 2-on-2 and just take turns at moving your different units about. If you like games like Hive, this just comes with a little bit more theming for me. He says it's dripping with theme, isn't it? It's just beautifully done throughout. What a lovely game. Definitely check it out.
Hi.
Had to do it. It's been a while, Dave.
I thought, seeing as it was an introduction, I might get away with it.
Not gonna happen.
Hi, Dave the Grey. Oh.
Oh, missed this.
Hi.
Hi.
Theme. It's oozing.
Very.
Literally dripping with theme. It's moist with theme. Got me outtakes for you there, look.
Hi.
Moist.
Oh.